Hi everyone, this is the dispatch for Friday, March 20th. We have a few new readings for today. Again, we're with the 23rd Psalm. And as I've said many times now, read it again. Each day that the Psalms come up, read them again. Another interesting thing about this Psalm is that the phrase in the King James that we know so well, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, is actually a really bad translation of the Hebrew. When the King James was translated, they looked at the Hebrew and they had no idea what word or combination of words they were looking at, but it sort of resembled the word for valley and it resembled the word for death, but it was neither of them. And so if you look in a newer translation, you'll see the language is very different. So pay attention to that as you read through that psalm again. Another passage from 1 Samuel, picking up right where we left off yesterday. In this case, we have Samuel emphasizing to Saul that obedience to God matters more than anything else. And of course, you'll remember Saul disobeyed God by bringing spoils back from his recent conquest. And Samuel is now breaking the news to Saul that he is no longer God's choice for king of Israel, that God is forsaking Saul and will choose another. And then we're also back in Ephesians, picking right up where we left off in that letter of Paul's. And Paul is still talking about the nature of Christian community, the nature of life together. And in particular here, he's emphasizing his concern that the Christian community should look different from the rest of the world, that we should act and function differently from the way that the world around us does. And in Paul's case, it's the Roman Empire, and he's drawing contrast between what the world is and what the Christian community should be. He says, "Live as children of light, for the fruit of the light is found in all that is good and right and true." That's how the community of Christians should be shaped. A couple quick updates, or maybe just one that's very exciting, and that is that our live stream for Sunday, I believe, is ready. And I'm thinking we're not going to have any of the troubles that we had last Sunday, so please plan to join us Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Go to live.milfordpc.org, or you can just go to our YouTube page and make sure you subscribe. You'll find the feed for worship this Sunday there, and tune in, and we'll get started right at 10 o'clock. And we are hoping that we have no issues at all this Sunday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.